Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to share my recipe for smoked Poblano hot sauce. Out of all the hot sauces I have made and experiment with, my friends say this one is fantastic and their favorite. So let's get started. I'll show you how to make it. Okay, for this recipe you're going to need 7 large Poblano peppers, 1 teaspoon of Mexican oregano, 2.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of accent, which is MSG, and this is optional, but it makes a huge difference in green sauces to me. 4 hot peppers. Now I'm using 4 of super hot variety that I grew several years ago. They're like crossbreeds and they're blistering hot. I mean peel paint. So this sauce is going to be really, really hot. So if that's not to your liking, sub out these 4 insane peppers for like jalapenos or habaneros for a little more heat. This is a personal choice, but use 4 peppers of your liking. 1 whole head of garlic, 1 cup of white vinegar, and last but not least, 1 medium-sized onion or half of a large onion. Okay, so let's head out to the grill and get these vegetables smoked. What I like to use for this recipe is 2 big chunks of applewood. I think it goes really well with these vegetables. I've got this set up for an indirect smoke, as you can see. Heat is on one side, and we're going to smoke on the opposite side. Okay, everything is set up. I'm just going to close the lid, let it come to temperature, and start producing smoke. Okay, here we go. Time to put the vegetables on here. And like I said, that's going to be indirect smoking, which is closest to the camera is the cooler side. And of course you can see the smoke coming from the hotter side on the left or further from the camera. So to make sure the smoke gets into the garlic, I cut the head in half, but of course it kind of fell apart at that point. So I had to put on a piece of tin foil. Alright, going down to Smokey Town. See you in a while. And it's been about 15 minutes and they're starting to sweat and get some color on them. They're starting to look really good. Been about 20 minutes, give or take. Looking good. Almost there. A little while longer and we are done. Nice caramel color to everything. Okay, now we're going to move the Poblano peppers and the onion to the left-hand side of the grill, which is the far side of the grill in the picture, and give them a good char. The peppers and the hot peppers and the garlic are done. I can just take them off the grill. See the charring? That's what we're looking for. It releases the skin off the meat of the pepper. You're just gonna flip and keep turning until all sides of the pepper are charred. Alright, that one's done. See, it's charred all the way around and the skin is really loose. Once they're that way, just take them off the heat. And needs a little more charring. Okay, for the peppers that are done, we're going to put them in a Ziploc bag. And then we're going to seal it up and let it sit for a while. This will further release the skins by steaming them. Okay, all the peppers are in the bag. I'm going to seal it up and let them steam for a little while. Let them cool off before I can handle them, because they are hot. Alright, now it's time to head upstairs and finish the sauce. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Super hot peppers are done. Throw them in the blender. The onion's done, but that skin on the outside is like leather, so it's out of here. In the blender, set to the side. Now we gotta peel the garlic. Let's get that out of the way, because it's still hot. You know, the smoking process has dried them out and they're pretty much falling right out of the husk. See? Not too bad. But I'm not going to make you watch me go through this whole thing, so let's skip ahead. Alright, all the garlic is peeled, and time to put it in the blender. Okay, time to clean the poblano peppers. Just going to pull the top out just like that and discard it. Got a bunch of seeds in it. And now you're going to take the fork very gently, going to scrape off the skin as much as you can get off. Some will still be there, but the majority of it will be gone. Okay, once you get the skin off of it, you're going to open it up and get as many seeds out as you can. Do not rinse this underwater. You will lose all your flavor. A few seeds is fine. I'm using a Vitamix and it's going to get rid of them. It's going to completely emulsify them. But do the best you can. Once all done, you throw it in the blender. Okay, I showed you how to do one. I'm not going to waste your time with 6 more. It's a little bit of a process. Takes a minute. So let's skip ahead. Okay, what you need to do now is pour clean water. Like you'd use dirty. Anyway, put it about 1 inch below the top of everything. And what you're about to witness is my OCD kicking in. The perfection OCD. Of pouring it back and forth until I get it 1 inch below the top of the vegetables or peppers. All right, and 1 cup of white vinegar the oregano, the salt, the sugar, MSG, secrets. And now we're gonna blend, blend, blend. This is gonna go for a little while, so let's skip ahead. Okay, a few minutes later, it's perfectly smooth and blended. What I'm going to do right now is pour a little off and give it a pH test, which is checking the acidity level of the sauce to make sure, number one, it's safe for consumption, number two, for longevity, as in shelf life, without being refrigerated. Okay, as we can see, it is well within range. Everything I've read, 4.2 or lower, and I generally try to get below 4, and this is at 3.7. So that's really good. We're good to go. All right, let's give this a taste test. Oh, wow. That right there is fantastic. Whew, and hot too. Good Lord. Gotta have another. I like heat. Man, that's good. Gonna hurt tomorrow though. Got me sweating. Okay, so you give this a try, please. It's fantastic. Great stuff. See y'all next time. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Share. See you then. Oh, and this made 2.5 pints of sauce. And it looks frothy and bubbly because of the blender. That will settle out